This figure is top heavy on one side because of the tail, so be careful not to make her fall by pushing her too much. Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I have the 1/6 scale figure of Chiyo, illustrated by Pochi and manufactured by Maxfactory. Initially, I was on the fence on getting this figure because I find that her hair looks really strange. But after seeing reviews of her by other YouTubers, she eventually grew onto me and I had to get one. So here she is. Without further ado, let's open her up and see if she's as good as the other reviews. I managed to find this Chiyo from a local seller on Carousel for 210 Sing dollars, which is around 160 USD. She was originally about 15,000 yen back when she was released in 2021. So I paid slightly more for her in the aftermarket, which I think is not too bad since I got her locally without the need for shipping. Also, it seems she is now much more expensive in the aftermarket, at least from what I could find on Game at the time of recording. As for the box, it is in a white and pink color with sparkles scattered all around it. The cardboard used for this box is also pretty sturdy, so that's great for protection. There are also photos of the figure on the box, plus windows to peek inside. Taking the figure out, here is her set of instructions which are in Japanese. It also comes with an English translation. There are 2 blister packages, and inside the smaller one, there is a big fluffy pink and purple tail. That looks gorgeous. As for the bigger blister package, I first have her white fluffy base, followed by a bunch of eyes, and last but not least, here is the figure of Chiyo herself. And that's all the components that comes with this figure. Now, to set her up. For assembly, I'll start off with the tail. Here is her very fluffy looking tail, which is in a very nice purple and pink color. There's a peg on the tail and this goes onto the hole in her back. Here is the hole on her back, and we gotta move the hair away so as to not obstruct the tail. And I think that's it. I can't seem to push this tail any further in, even though I can see a little bit of the peg sticking out. But I suppose this will do. Next, I'll just set her on her fluffy white base. Lastly, for accessories, we've got this really grotesque looking bunch of eyeballs, and that goes into the cup. With that, I have the 1/6 scale figure of Chiyo, illustrated by Pochi and manufactured by Maxfactory, fully assembled. This figure is top heavy on one side because of the tail, so be careful not to make her fall by pushing her too much. In terms of the details, starting off with the face, I really love her expression. Her eyes are so pretty, with so many colors in them. And I like the lines that form her blush. Her V-shaped smile is also very nicely sculpted. As for the hair, I really like how the upper portion is done. Each strand is so thin and sculpted really beautifully. The way it wraps around her body and the fur on her neck is really beautiful. However, as it moves towards the edge, the plastic becomes really flexible and feels rather strange. I know that the intention is to have flexibility in positioning her hair, but this material feels really strange to me. Not a huge fan of it, to be honest. Also, I feel that the hair has not much shading, although I can see a slight color of purple and black in it. Moving down the figure, I really love her bunny suit design. Unlike the typical bunny suit, this one has a corset looking design at the front, and I really love this lace and ribbon added on as a detail. Also, they didn't give her the fabric net stockings, but this shiny looking stockings is really beautiful as well. It adds another type of texture to this figure, making it look visually interesting. I also quite like the grotesque looking accessory that she comes with. It's really simple in terms of sculpt and shading, but it's a really nice touch to the figure. Lastly, for the base, I really appreciate that they gave us this fabric thing that is white in color. so as to protect the figure from any scratches on her knees. Also, it is less likely that the white would transfer any color to the figure. All in all, I'm really happy to have this Chiyo in my collection. No regrets for picking this up, even though it was on a whim. Despite the funny noodle-like hair, the rest of the figure totally makes up for it. So I have no regrets picking this up, even though I was on the fence initially. And that's all for today's video. Now that I've seen this figure, I can see why this girl was praised so much. Max Factory certainly puts out such great figures. Let me know in the comments below what you think. As much as I love this Chiyo, her hair not so much, sadly. Anyway, if you enjoyed what you saw, do leave a like and subscribe with notifications to stay tuned to more videos. Until then, I'll see you next time. Bye bye!